After nearly 17 months, it's finally time to upgrade Laravel again. So I wanted to take the opportunity to demo running the Laravel 9 shift against one of my own projects. Before doing so, I like to run my test suite to ensure everything is green. So I'll run PHP Artisan test, and after some video editing, everything's passing 24 seconds later. So I'll jump out to laravelshift.com to run a new Laravel 9.x shift. I'll sign in with GitHub and paste in my repo details to complete the checkout. In this case, as the creator of Shift, I have a subscription to the Everything plan, so this shift is included. I'll hit run, and it's on the queue. After a little video edit, it's done, and I'll jump out to review the PR. In fairness, that only took 28 seconds to run. Now, while Laravel 9 is mostly a maintenance release to bump underlying dependencies, there's still a lot of changes, especially when you consider all of the new features and conventions adopted during the lifespan of Laravel 8. So Shift performs additional automation for adopting new syntax in PHP 8 and conventions like anonymous migrations. Of course, all of this is included alongside the core automation. Again, Shift goes well beyond what's listed in the upgrade guide. First, let's check out this branch locally and run Composer Update. So I'll copy the branch name from GitHub's handy UI, jump back to my terminal to fetch the latest repo data, and check out the Shift branch. I needed to jump into Docker to run PHP 8, and then I can run Composer Update. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a compatibility issue. Even though I like to wait a week, it takes time for some package authors to catch up. In this case, I know the Vimeo package is super slow to upgrade. Fortunately, it's included in the automation Shift performs for common packages to ensure they're compatible with the latest version. So I'll try this out by following the handy instructions in the PR comments until Vimeo officially tags their own release. I'll copy over the repository details to configure Composer, then reference the branch for the open PR and my dependencies. With fingers crossed, I'll run Composer Update again, and it looks like all of the rest of the packages Shift bumped are already compatible. So I'll commit this change, we'll push it to GitHub, and I'll go back to the PR to check those comments. Looks like Shift moved the resource lang folder. Laravel 9 adopted Fly System 3. I'm not using anything to download or put files on the system, so that should be fine. I'm also not sending any mail out, although I might need this for the password reset, so we'll check that out in production. Looks like one of the env variables also changed, so Shift automated this, but it's saying I should check it in my project. So let's do that, and looks like nothing's found. All right. Shift also upgraded my configuration files. That should be all good. I try to keep these as default as possible. Again, I'm not using any kind of cloud storage. I'm not using Sanctum. And we saw how it already updated all of the dependencies. So this is good. Thumbs up. Here's those anonymous migrations that Shift automated. Awesome. I'm not using the HTTP client, but this timeout's all good. And yay, that's it. Congratulations. It doesn't seem like there's much I actually need to do for this project, but it's always good to check these comments as there may be additional steps for your project. It looks like my CI is failing, so I'll go back to the command line and run the test suite. Again, with some video editing, everything's passing, so there must be something with the build configuration. Let me check that out. Yeah, it seems like it's still running PHP 7.4, and Laravel 9 requires at least PHP 8. So let's fix that. I also remember I had some fork of the PHP lint action. So let's get the parent action, as I know that's what I'm using in my other projects. Okay, that should do it, so I'll exit out of Docker and quickly review these changes just to make sure I didn't paste anything random. Looks good. I'll make the commit for these changes and push them up to GitHub. Jumping back to the PR, GitHub restarts the build, and again, with some editing magic, 39 seconds later, the build is passing. Having this test suite and CI really rounds out the automation from Shift. I can see everything right here in the PR, the build is passing, and it gives me confidence to merge the changes. If you don't have tests for your application or CI, Shift can help with that too. Check out the test generator, as well as the CI generator, to automatically generate these for your project. So that's it. Using Shift and armed with my test suite and CI, I upgraded to Laravel 9 in less than 5 minutes. So I'll go ahead and merge this and start the deploy process.